How do you wake up, Governor Huckabee, Fox News contributor, former governor of Arkansas? Are you what? Oh, is that a beard we got going this morning?
I like that.
I like that too. Look at that. That's new.
Yeah, I decided that I'm going to, rock a beard for you guys this morning. I've been away for a few days, and I said I'm going to keep it, mainly because it irritates my wife, and I figure at this age, why the heck not? So, hey, listen, it's a little early in the day for Slurpees, don't you guys think? I mean, unless they make an amount of coffee these days, I'd wait till later in the day before I'd start slopping on those.
I don't mean to brag, but we've been up for 4 or 5 hours. Yeah. it's like having a lunch Slurpee.
It is. It is the lunch.
It is. Well, Governor, I want to talk to you a little bit about what I find very creepy, which is this door-to-door vaccination effort by the administration. I think it sounds a lot like what happens in China. They have neighborhood people that go and check and make sure that, your fertility is not, out of check with what the communists want or whatever. I find this all very creepy. I want to know who's behind it. In addition, Dr. Leana Wen, she's a CNN medical analyst. She was recently on CNN. Here's what she had to say about the vaccines.
What we really need to do at this point is to make vaccination the easy choice. It needs to be hard for people to remain unvaccinated. Right now, it's kind of the opposite. It's fine. I mean, it's easy if you're unvaccinated. You can do everything you want to do anyway. But at some point, these mandates by workplaces, by schools, I think it will be important to say, hey, you can opt out, but if you want to opt out, you have to sign these forms. You have to get twice weekly testing. Basically, we need to make getting vaccinated the easy choice.
So she wants to make it hard for people who don't want to be vaccinated for whatever the reason, make it hard on their lives. What do you think about that?
It's amazing to me that she actually said that and thought that it was okay that the government would make it even harder on people who've had a pretty tough year, almost a year and a half, 2 years going on now with COVID. But I'm going to tell you something. If somebody from the government shows up at my door asking me a bunch of personal medical questions, they better bring flowers, candy, and a box of Popeye's chicken. We're going to have some going on the front porch. It's gotten ridiculous because it's become a political thing. Some people saying, I'm morally superior if I've had the vaccine, or others saying, I'm politically superior if I haven't. The truth is, this is a personal decision that people have to make. My wife and I had the vaccine mainly because we just wanted to be able to travel. We wanted to have the peace of mind. Hadn't had any effect. Some people think, oh, you bowed to the government. No, I have, a compromised lung because of having had pneumonia. It was the right decision for me. But if somebody doesn't want to get the vaccine, here's my attitude. You're not threatening me. I've had the vaccine. I'm okay.
Exactly.
So if you don't want to get it, that's something you and your doctor ought to figure out together. But this stuff about you're going to come to my house and ask me personal questions, I think it violates HIPAA. Frankly, it's getting out of control. And this stuff about if a person doesn't get a vaccine, they're being called morons or belligerent. Maybe they just don't want to. Maybe their doctors have said, you probably shouldn't. I don't know. It's really none of my stinking business why somebody doesn't.
Yeah. Maybe they already had COVID.
Yeah. No, you're right. The left lost
having antibodies.
They lost their visual virtue signal, which was the mask. And now they're running around. You can't see if someone got the shot or not, and that really bugs them. So now they gotta defend going door to door and shame you for it. But we got to get your take on another topic as well. The vice president did an interview with BET, and when it was asked about voter ID, something that overwhelmingly Americans support, the idea that you protect the ballot box by making sure it's one person, one vote. Well, she had a new argument as to why we shouldn't do voter ID. Take a listen to this, Governor.
Is agreeing to voter ID one of those compromises that you'd support?
I don't think that we should underestimate what that could mean. Because in some people's mind, that means, well, you're going to have to Xerox or photocopy your ID to send it in to prove you are who you are. Well, there are a whole lot of people, especially people who live in rural communities, who don't, there's no Kinko's, there's no Office Max near them. Of course, people have to prove who they are, but not in a way that makes it almost impossible for them to prove who they are.
It's nearly impossible, Governor.
You know, out here in rural America where I live, Oh, heck, we've never seen a cement pond even, much less a photocopier. This is such an elitist, snobbish, and frankly, it's a racist attitude to say that people can't get a photo ID. If you go to the doctor, you got to have a photo ID, not just to get on an airplane. You could argue that some people don't fly, but you can't go to the doctor or dentist office unless you show up with photo ID. Does that mean that people in rural America, that people who are people of color, they never go to the doctor, they don't ever check into a hospital, they don't ever go into a large building, they don't ever cash a check? This is nonsense. It's simply a matter of protecting the integrity of the vote, making it harder to cheat, not harder to vote. Shouldn't be a problem, but it is for Democrats who want, obviously, to figure out a way to keep cheating.
Well, it won't carry as much weight as the vote of your wife, but if you're keeping a ledger, mark me down as a fan of the beard, okay?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a fan.
I like it too. I like it too, Governor.
I'm 3-0 right now. This is good. This is
Not
good.
bad.
I think you're 3-1 right now.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. He might be 3-1, but one with veto power. All right, Governor, always great to have you on the show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Have a great day with your Slurpees.
Will do.